Zen wisdom, the simple truth of oneness with the universe. Gentle, slow-motion shot of a serene lake surrounded by peaceful nature. Soft, ambient music begins. In the quiet pursuit of understanding, the human heart often yearns for connection, for a sense of belonging to something greater than itself. Today, we delve into a timeless Zen story, a simple yet profound lesson that explores the very nature of oneness with the universe. Join us as we witness a disciple seeking wisdom from his master and discover the subtle taste of unity. Transition to a scene with a humble Zen master sitting peacefully, perhaps in a tranquil garden or a simple room. A young disciple approaches him with a respectful demeanor. "Master," the disciple began, his voice filled with a deep curiosity. "I have meditated, I have studied the ancient texts, but I still struggle to grasp the true meaning of oneness. What is it like to experience this profound connection with the universe?" The master slowly and deliberately takes a small pinch of salt from a container. He then pours a glass of clear water and carefully drops the salt into it. The camera focuses on the salt dissolving, the water slightly clouding. The master, with deliberate action, took 2 pinches of salt. The first, he offered to the clear water in a simple glass. Watch as the grains dissolve, subtly changing the purity of the water. The master gestures for the disciple to take a sip of the water. The disciple's face shows a slight grimace or discomfort. "Master," the disciple exclaimed softly after a small taste, "this water, it is quite salty, not pleasant to drink." "This," the master conveyed through his gentle gaze, "is like our individual selves when we perceive ourselves as separate, isolated entities. Our small burdens, our individual pains, can feel overwhelming and contain our experience of life." The master then leads the disciple to a vast, serene lake. The camera pans across its expansive surface, reflecting the sky. The master takes the second pinch of salt and slowly casts it into the lake. The salt disappears into the immensity of the water. The master then led his disciple to a place of vastness, a serene lake stretching towards the horizon. With the same gentle care, he took the second pinch of salt and released it into the embrace of the lake. Observe how it disappears, becoming one with the whole. The master gestures for the disciple to cup his hands and taste the water of the lake. The disciple takes a sip, his expression now one of peace and understanding. "Master," the disciple said, a sense of calm washing over his face, "this water, it tastes fresh. I cannot distinguish the salt at all. Oneness, my son, is like the salt in the lake. When we realize our connection to the vastness of the universe, our individual burdens, our perceived separateness, become like that small pinch of salt dissolved in the immensity. Our essence remains, but the overwhelming feeling of isolation disappears, replaced by a sense of belonging and peace." Return to serene nature shots, perhaps a time-lapse of clouds moving across the sky or gentle waves on the lake. The taste of oneness is not a flavor to be found on the tongue, but a profound understanding to be felt in the heart. It is the realization that we are not merely individual drops, but part of the infinite ocean of existence. When we connect with this vastness, our worries and anxieties diminish, replaced by a sense of peace and interconnectedness. Text overlay. Reflect on this. How can you connect with the lake of the universe today? Take a moment to reflect on this powerful lesson. How can you recognize your place within the vastness of existence? Share your thoughts and insights in the comments below. If this story resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to your channel name for more stories of wisdom and inspiration on your journey to inner peace.